Welcome to Travel in Style, the series that brings you the very best of the best. This time we visit Toledo in Spain, just outside of Madrid. But first off, we start in the Algarve in sunny Portugal. Holidaymakers trek to Portugal's Algarve for many reasons, not least because of its stunning golden sandy beaches. For this episode, we've come to southern Portugal, to the area of Praia da Roca. A short 45-minute taxi from Faro Airport, and you'll find yourself in this quiet and elegant resort. Since it catapulted into the mainstream in the 70s, it's become a hotspot for tourists who love its laid-back and carefree character. There's still some belly-poke architecture, which casts a backward glance to the past. But in the main, modern hotels, apartments, restaurants, and bars line this seafront. Venturing out and about, there's plenty to do, whether it's wine tasting in one of the main vineyards and wineries, to exploring the famous Benagil Sea caves, to finding out about this region's historical past. We recommend a visit to the town of Silves, the former capital and a town of major historical significance to Portugal. It's here that Sé de Silves Cathedral was built in 1922 and is still considered the main Gothic monument in the Algarve. From the outside, the striking aspect of Silves Cathedral offers a contrast between the whitewashed surfaces of the walls and the red sandstone of the windows and its main portal. Since the tourism boom in the 1970s, there are plenty of holiday accommodation choices to choose from. By the sea, over the indescribable cliff of Praia da Roca, in Portimao is the Bella Vista, an intimate and luxurious boutique hotel. The property used to be a small hotel of just 15 rooms, which opened in 1934. Today, the hotel's been relaunched to combine the ambiance of traditional hospitality with the best of luxury and modern comforts. A stay here is a must for those looking for something a little bit different. Oh, and it's also one of the most historical hotels in the region. The building, which houses the Bella Vista, has belonged to a Portuguese family since the 19th century.
The Bella Vista was the first hotel in the Algarve. It was built in 1918. Only the palace with 14 rooms. It used to be like a holiday house from an important family, a Portuguese family, and then they built it a beach house but full of details. They bring the wood that we can see all over the palace. The wood is from Brazil, the exotic wood. The tiles, very Portuguese in the original ones, the tiles, and also the stained glasses that we have also in the palace. And then based on these elements, the interior designer called Graça Viterbo, she redo all the things in the palace based on this. So as you can see in the hotel, it's a very eclectic style, full of colors, full of details, and it's a mix from the old times and the new days. So, but it goes, and the feedback that we have from the guests is very, very, very good, and it is a unique product here. I like all the rooms because all of them, they are different. If you go to the Blue House, they are all turquoise, black and white. If you came to the palace, all the rooms are different. We have 11 here, all are different. And if you go to the Garden House, the new building with 20 rooms, it's more Miami style. It's more beach style. We have blue and yellow and red, so all are different and all are unique. So that's why we have a lot of repeated guests, and we can we can provide different experiences to them. For instance, if they stay with us 14 nights or 10, we can propose different experiences during the stay. They stay a couple of days in the palace and the other days in the other building, so it's different, it's unique. That's why we have a lot of people returning to our hotel. So the people who comes to stay with us, they can do a lot of things around. If they want to stay and relax around the pool, they can stay. If they want to go to the beach, we have walking distance. But if they want to do some activities, we have a lot of things to do. So sometimes we recommend to the guests to go to the caves in Lagos, to have a boat trip right in front of the coast. They can discover the place. It's one of the most famous secrets of the Algarve. It's the caves.
Not quite a secret now, but thanks for the tip. We're venturing out to see for ourselves whether the famous sea caves can live up to our expectations. Local tourism is booming in this part of the country, so you should find it no trouble at all to take a day trip out on the ocean and visit any of the numerous caves that dot Portugal's southern coast. Like many others in the Algarve, Benagil was a small fishing village and has retained its charm. Half the joy of going somewhere is the port itself. It's here you can pick up a boat to rent, hire, or even charter. And boy, it's worth it, because only accessible by boat, the Benagil Sea Cave is actually a self-contained sandy beach, complete with a triple-arched entrance. The cave attracts hundreds of visitors every year and has been rated one of the most spectacular of its kind in the world. There's about 150 kilometers of coastline, dotted with cliffs, beaches, and fishermen's villages. Many tourists choose to walk along the cliff paths, but from the sea you can appreciate Mother Nature's work at her best. Once you've explored the caves, we recommend going inland to discover some of this region's history. You may be pleasantly surprised by what it has to offer. We've come to the enchanting little town of Silves to visit its most prominent monument, the Castelo de Silves. It's also considered to be the best preserved castle in the whole of the Algarve and offers spectacular views from the battlements. Once an affluent Moorish capital, the Moors and Christians fought over Silves for centuries. You can't visit here without taking time to explore one of the few remaining Gothic monuments. The Sé de Silves, or Cathedral of Silves. With its ancient tombs and position next to the castle, it's an impressive part of this region's history and provides tourists with a glimpse into its past. The cathedral was originally built as a mosque during the Moorish rule. But in 1242, when the town was reconquered by Christians during the reign of King Alfonso III, construction on the cathedral began and the seat of a newly founded Algarve diocese. Over the centuries, a number of earthquakes damaged the building, but it still stands tall and proud today. As night dawns, we head back to the comforts of the hotel. After all the sightseeing, you'll have no doubt worked up quite the appetite, so we recommend a visit to the hotel's Vista restaurant, where they promise a surprise to the five senses. The menu is inspired by combining northern Portugal traditional cuisine with the original freshness of the Mediterranean. A unique experience for your palate, and one we're sure you'll enjoy. Before joining the Bella Vista, 28-year-old head chef João Oliveira achieved 2 Michelin stars in his previous restaurant. And going by the explosion of flavors and inspirational presentation, his food is well worthy of that status. Surrounded by breathtaking scenery, the hotel provides refinement and hospitality in a historical space, perfectly adapted to meet modern requirements. Well, it's time to leave sunny Portugal and take a leisurely 7-hour drive past Lisbon into Spain and head down to Toledo, near the Spanish capital of Madrid. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is renowned for its extensive cultural and monumental heritage and historical coexistence of Christian, Muslim, and Jewish cultures. Toledo is set on a hill above the plains of Castilla-La Mancha in central Spain. Located between the Gredos Mountains and the Tagus River, Toledo is truly a world away from the hustle and bustle of city life and the perfect place to immerse yourself in ranch-style living, including, of course, horse riding. So, with plenty to see and do, Toledo is the perfect vacation for those looking to combine a luxury holiday with the outdoors. With its close proximity to Madrid, the Valdepalacios is a stunning 5-star hotel set in the middle of a private 600-hectare estate. This is the ultimate self-contained safari retreat where guests come to relax and can really pretend they're in a Clint Eastwood Western. Combining Michelin star gastronomy with a superb location makes this resort the ideal choice for those looking for ultra-luxury in a stunning setting.
It's the only one hotel in this region, a 5-star luxury hotel in this region. There is the only one. There is nothing similar to this hotel in this region. And around Madrid, in this distance from Madrid, in every distance you go to Spain, is the only hotel in this kind of hotel, the luxury hotel. This is a very beautiful hotel, as you can see. We are located in the middle of the countryside, just between the Tajo River and the Gredos Mountains, and it's a very special place, a very relaxing place. It's a 5-star hotel, a luxury hotel, and we have a very fantastic restaurant, gastronomic restaurant with 1 Michelin star.
Combining Michelin star gastronomy with a superb location makes this resort the ideal choice for those looking for ultra-luxury in a stunning setting. It's run by 2010's Chef of the Year. Jose Carlos Fuentes runs this gastronomic restaurant. The restaurant's very name, Tierra, is declaration of this resort's principles of combining the richness of the region's agriculture, fine wine, and fresh local produce. From informal light bites to more complex and exquisite gourmet offerings, Tierra will not disappoint. His gastronomic delights are modern versions of traditional Catalan dishes. For those with a sweet tooth, the restaurant's luxury sweet cart is a naughty but welcome treat, so make sure you save room for it, because trust us, you won't want to miss out.
People that come here only look for relax, to enjoy for the nature. The hotel is located in a very big estate of 600 hectares, and in this estate lives animals like deers, roe deers, and I think there is not a hotel in Spain with this kind of estate, very big estate, all dedicated to the use of our clients, to have a walk, to have horse riding. We make a safari by the state to see the animals, and we have a lake with boats of oars, okay? And I think there is anything similar in Spain. All the people want to stay here to relax, because the most of the people that comes here to the hotel come from Madrid and from another province in Spain and from the foreign countries, from Europe or America. But they look only relax to have a nice lunch, a nice dinner in our gastronomic restaurant, to enjoy in summer the swimming pool, or to use our spa. We have a spa with an heated swimming pool, with sauna, with a Turkish bath, with a gym, and we offer a lot of different treatments and massages, and it's only relaxing. Normally our guests come here, stay 1, 2 or 3 nights, and they don't come outside the hotel in all the stay.
Located in some old restored outbuildings on the premises, the hotel has created an impeccable spa for the exclusive use of hotel guests. Its large windows and natural light remind guests they're surrounded by nature. Guests can enjoy a massage service, Turkish bath, sauna, gym, and heated swimming pool. There are a few accommodation options to choose from. Guests can stay in the 19th century main house or stay in one of the rooms in the garden with splendid views over the countryside. There are 27 rooms to choose from, all of which have been faithfully renovated and elegantly designed, mixing styles and fabrics to give warmth and character to this historical property. Venturing out and about is easy and highly recommended. Why not visit this Christian stone castle, the Oropesa Castle, that attracts thousands of visitors every year? Driving through the stone archway to the castle entrance, you're surrounded by ancient walls and towers. The present square layout of the castle and massive town walls survive from 1366, when Don Garcia de Toledo took command of this castle. In 1402, he added the palace and plaza. Inside, you're immersed in a more medieval ambiance, with tile floors, high ceilings supported by wood beams, stone chimneys, and old chests. The castle's parade ground is used for theatrical and dance performances during the summer months. The castle is constructed on the site of an earlier fortress said to have been originally built in 1716 BC by the soldiers of Hercules. Slightly more plausible is another legend recounting that name, Oropesa. It's from peso de oro, or the peso of gold, the ransom for a Christian princess. Whatever structure existed on the site in those early centuries was destroyed during the Christian reconquest. With its defensive walls surrounding the old town of Oropesa, this castle also provides spectacular views at 360 degrees. If your feet are tired after a busy day walking, but you're still eager to continue exploring, then the hotel's safari is for you. Within the resort's vast complex is 600 hectares of stunning countryside. Home to lots of native animals and wildlife. So sit back, relax, and make plenty of time to enjoy this truly unique and riveting resort. Well, sadly, that's all we have time for in this edition of Travel in Style. So for myself and the team, goodbye and see you next time.